So I'm reading a little bit of Mr. Organic book, and then bro should definitely tell this shit for free, bro, to people on the internet, because this is information you can literally find on the internet. And then when you tell people this, just ask for donations type shit. So, anyways, one of the things they talk about is term and whole life insurance. So I'm gonna give y'all a research tool. Y'all can go on Google and type in whole term life insurance and put PDF. But I'm reading one right now, and it's by this company, Unum, UNUM. Just put that and put life insurance, whole life insurance, and put PDF. You'll find it, because it explains to you what it is. Like, he's not really explaining nothing, just basic stuff. This is going to explain, like, dead ass a lot more, and then y'all can do that research on Google to learn more. The question that y'all would ask when y'all read shit like this, if you got any questions, type in that same question, do the same thing, put PDF. So, whole life insurance provides much more than a death benefit. It also offers valuable living benefits that you can use during times of need, and you can keep your whole life coverage after you retire, making it an essential complement to term life. Whole life provides a lifetime of coverage. Childhood policy. That's what I got. Like, this the benefit. So, I remember when I was young, my dad used to always tell me he got a life insurance policy on me and my brother. As I started to get close to 18, he was telling me about taking it over. And I'm like, I'm tripping. Like, nigga, I ain't thinking about no motherfucking life insurance policy. I'm not thinking about dying. I don't care about that shit. Like, dead ass. He always kept paying this shit, though. So, about, like, last year, he was telling me about it. Like, oh, we got cash value if you want to turn it in. So, I used to always think about that. But I was like, sell that motherfucker. But I didn't sell it. I'm keeping it. I took over the payments and whatnot. But, so last year, he was telling me about it. I ended up taking over it. Getting it into my name, taking over the payments, learn like, damn, this nigga's a real nigga. Like, my dad was a real nigga, like, for literally having a life insurance policy on me, so that way if something do happen to me, it's covered. You know, like, when this will happen, especially in struggling areas, when you come from the hood, all y'all need to get a life insurance policy on y'all. Like, dead ass. If you have a kid, get a life insurance policy. Like, my shit is only $7. My brother's is $6. And it's weird because he's older than me, but his shit is $6. Mine is $7. So it's like some weird shit. But anyway, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. They keep trying to get me to upgrade for more coverage. I'm like, hell no, because y'all $6 ain't shit. So my dad had that shit on me when I was born, like at the hospital. They had it on me since, and it has cash value. So I was like, damn, this nigga was a real nigga whole time. Like, bro, like, my dad is just a real nigga. Just put it like that. So when you see people out there doing car washes, trying to raise money for funerals and shit, it's because they don't have life insurance policies. And that's why it's like, damn, people in the hood, y'all need to start thinking like that. Dead ass. It's the smart thing. If you gangbanging, you definitely need to think about that. Your homies are gonna have to scrabble up some money, do car washes, asking for change and shit. And then sometimes, like, when I'm in certain areas, if I feel like, cause I had a history, so I'm like, oh nigga, I ain't even be rolling down my window. I don't know who these niggas is. Like, I'm finna keep it pushing. Sometimes I give out $20. I think last time I gave somebody my thing, give them like 30. I gave them like 30, and then my girl gave them something. Probably like 40, close to maybe like 50. We done that a couple of times, to giving people money when we see them issues. Homeless people too, but you want to have a life insurance policy on your ass in case something happen, bro. So, like, scenario too. This is a scenario, because I had to think this through. I got 4 kids, so I'm like, who would I give my life insurance policy to? First person I thought was my daughter, but then my dad was like, oh, her mom gonna get the money. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit. Me and my baby mom don't even get along like that. She fuck around. Take the whole money, because you do whatever you do with it. And in my situation, well, I ain't gonna talk about none of my plans, but you know, I had to wait. That's why I'm trying to build on my business and stuff, and I'll get things organized with my kids as they become adults and we get some understanding. But anyways, let me get back to reading this. So, whole life benefits. Well, wait, because it got different things. Childhood policies, young professionals, mid-career retirement, fixed income. Whole life benefits for a lifetime. What is whole life? Whole life offers living benefits you can use when you need them, as well as a death benefit. And also, that's what my dad, I ain't gonna talk about that's personal business. I don't want none of my family in my business. But anyways, what features are available? Cash value. This policy accumulates cash value. You can borrow funds from this value as needed. Living benefit option rider. If you are diagnosed with a terminal illness, you can request up to 100% of your policy's benefit amount and use it for any purpose. Long-term care benefits. Your policy may include a long-term care rider. See your plan administrator. How does it work? Your premiums are level for life. Premiums will be conventionally deducted from your paycheck. It's like you working a job. You can get individual ones too, though, just to let people know. Your death benefit is level 2. The benefit does not decrease with age. You own the policy. You can keep the policy. If you leave or retire, you'll pay the same premium. 3 reasons to buy whole life insurance at work. So if you're working, you know, some jobs have life insurance. Like when I was working in Colorado, I had this good ass job at this company called Terumo BCT doing medical shit. I was the lead there, and they had life insurance policy, and I think it was like covered, like I think maybe like 75,000 something like that. But I didn't understand that shit at all. Like now I understand that shit, but that time I didn't understand that shit at all. So it's like, ooh. That's actually, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of good. I would assume that's kind of good. Anyway, let's get back to this. 3 reasons to buy a whole life at work. This kind of messed up, but you can understand it. The rates available through your employer are typically more affordable than those available elsewhere. Age-based premium. Hold on, a burp, excuse me. Premiums are based on your age when you purchase and don't increase as you get older. So the earlier you buy, the lower your premium will be for the life of your policy. And that's what I'm saying. Like my dad had my shit when I was born. And these motherfuckers keep trying to market to me so much. Upgrade. They send me emails down like every day. Upgrade. Upgrade. No. Because I know right now, $6, you can't beat that. I'm good to go. Dead ass. I'm like, nah, because like they trying to get me the upgrade to be $50. And I'm just like, no. Then they encourage you too. Oh, you got cash value. Take it out. And cheap, low interest rate. Nah, I'm good. So anyways, guarantee issue. Generally available during the initial enrollment at your workplace. When it's offered to you, you can purchase coverage up to a set amount without medical exams or health questions. If you don't purchase the maximum amount, you have the option to increase it up to that level during future enrollments. No question asked. That's actually smart though, because jobs don't do no like, oh, what's your medical history and all that. They just offer that shit. So, you know, a lot of us don't think like that, especially when you work in jobs, bro. Like you trying to keep what they be taking out your paycheck low as possible. Dead ass. I remember when I had 2 kids, I was motherfucking claiming like 6 dependents over here trying to make sure these checks is looking okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. This ain't got nothing to do with it, right? I was working at the VA hospital. I was a supervisor, and it was a whole bunch of us up there, like all the black people. This shit was the funniest shit, and it was the company was contracted at the VA, and the company that we was contracted with, they was all black people. So everybody had claimed exempt. I claimed exempt, and being 100 with y'all, I claimed exempt. Cause I didn't want to get, I didn't want child support garnishing my checks and shit, and I wanted my whole fucking check. I'm over here trying to get as much money as I can. So, all of a sudden, like the black people there knew what everybody was trying to do. They was like, oh, it's an error in the system, and what it was is like everybody was making so much money because they gave us a $4 increase because they didn't offer medical. So the checks was nice. I'm talking about checks was nice as hell. All of a sudden, they do some shit like, they come back like, oh, the system messed up, some weird shit to where they done did something, but like, all you know is child support garnish everybody. Like, it was me, this other dude named Jason. This nigga get garnished. It was a couple of females I was working with. They, damn near trying to make sure they good because they on the welfare system. Motherfuckers, it got real around there. Child support started garnishing the shit out of my motherfucking ass. Them motherfuckers don't play either. And that's the thing too. On another side, I noticed, like, if it come to child support, once they get that interest on you and shit, you would think that when they garnish you and it's paying that off, it's not paying that off, bro. It's not paying that. It's for all the dudes. It's not paying off. Even women too. If some of y'all women be on child support, but it's gonna mainly be dudes and shit. Another thing I can't understand is, like, why don't they teach parents to stick together? Because I could not understand this shit. I was dealing with the child support since 19. They sending me court papers. I had to go and fill these court papers and shit. And I'm just like, why y'all can't just encourage both of us, to stick together type shit and co-parent and figure out life, get a job. Motherfucker, one side get to ride the welfare system. I gotta figure out life. I don't get them advantages. Nigga be hot. Like, I can really go in on the welfare system. That's why I'm like, fucking new welfare system. Then on top of that, me and my girl were just talking about this yesterday. I'm going so off track, but it's all good. Just chopping it up. So we're talking about, why don't the welfare system invest the money that they get to, help out the people? Like, they might as well start investing for them. Like, it's just like the retirement system. The retirement system has to make investments so that way it take care of the people that's retired. That's why, like, people pension and Social Security start increasing each year. You would think, like, just the federal government giving it to them. No, they gotta invest to make sure that the city thrive. They got their own way that they invest too. And I got gems on that too, but I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I don't want people stealing my shit, man, and going trying to sell it now because it's free information. But as I build up my app and people join my app, like, that's gonna be gems that I push into my community. Y'all see, I got a dope ass app fucking dope. But anyways, just blow my mind, because then you can go look up the Mississippi TANF scandal. They were taking the funds and just doing as they see fit. And the people in Mississippi was getting, like, for a family of 3, they was getting like $100 and I think maybe like $70. Might be wrong. I think it was $170 for family 3. And then during the pandemic time, they increased it to $260 for a family of 3. And it's like, they was doing that for 20 years. It's been over 20 years. So you would think people being on the welfare and whatnot, you might as well just start investing so that way they got income coming in to where they don't have to depend on your system. But in reality, they don't want to do that because it's not going to benefit. But it's like, hey, that could happen. But anyway, another thing that blew my mind too is because in Mississippi, the most people that's on the welfare system is ages 20 through 29, as in current time of today. So that's what's blowing my mind. Like, what the fuck going on with my generation? Like, them motherfuckers ain't teaching us shit. Ain't learning nothing. But anyway, let's get back to this. So, premium payment option. You may have 2 options for paying premiums. Lifetime premiums. Coverage continues as long as you pay your premiums. Paid up at 70. Available when purchased between the ages 15 to 50. Adjust the premium so that the policy is fully paid up when you turn 70. Sample rates based on $25,000 benefit amount. Lifetime premium, issue age 25, weekly premium $4.19, guaranteed cash value at 65, $9,840, paid up at 70. What's up? You better leave me alone, woman. Weekly premium $491, guaranteed cash value at age 65, $10,996. A lot of people would think that ain't nothing, but it actually is something, especially when you're paying these little small amounts and the years are going to go by anyway. Like, for example, my dad talking about his life insurance policy having cash value. Well, I could pull it from him if I wanted, but I don't need it because he ain't really I don't know. He don't need it because he make more money than that with his retirement and pension, so I don't know, but they be encouraging. So anyways, issue age at age 35. 644. I'm trying to see, like, if somebody get life insurance policy issued at the age 35. Guaranteed cash value at 65, $8,851. Weekly premium, $776. Wait, weekly premium. I'm over here. For some reason, I was thinking monthly. I don't know why I was thinking monthly. This is weekly. That's kind of, I don't know. My shit's $6 a month. Anyway, weekly premium $776. I'm not gonna read this shit. I don't feel like reading this shit. Y'all can go read it because I don't want to ruin reading this whole thing. But y'all can do research. Y'all can go look at this, or y'all can figure out some other companies that talk about this and read it. That's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta like read. I read every fucking day. I've been reading consistently for like the last 3 years. Just learning how to get out that motherfucking mindset at the bottom of just not knowing shit. Nigga go through the day not knowing what the fuck I'm gonna do today. Nothing. Anyways, get the coverage you need. Coverage options available. Who can have it? Individual employee coverage, ages 15 to 80 through 80. What's the benefit amount? Minimum policy amount of $2,000. Actual benefit amount based on coverage amount. But hey, okay, no, this is not a company. This is an educational website. I was about to say this might be a company talking about their plan, but it's not. Amount chosen at age. Wait, actual benefit amount based on coverage amount chosen and age at issue. How long can they keep it? You can keep it as long as you want it. If you leave your employer, you would be billed directly at home. Hey, that actually makes fucking sense. Because now that I think about it, I remember when I had left this job. Actually, I didn't leave the job. Fucking around, I was drinking like crazy with my nephews, and I had a hangover, like toe up the whole day, and I missed like 2 days of work. I was so toe up, bro. Like, I'm talking about sick, throwing up. I couldn't even call the job. My phone was like somewhere in the house. And these motherfuckers let my ass go. They hooked me up with a good severance pay though, but I remember they had sent me letters on continuing the life insurance policy, but I didn't understand this shit. I was like, I don't care about life insurance policy. Not thinking about dying. That's how stupid, a young minded I was. Like, bro, if you young, telling you, man, if you got some life insurance on you, keep that shit. Dead ass, keep it. Especially if you already locked in, because you're going to need it, bro. They're like, in a real functioning world, you're going to really need it. But anyways, individual spouse coverage, ages 15 to 80. Minimum policy amount of $2,000. Actual benefit amount based on coverage amount chosen and age at issue. Well, it's the same kind of a little bit too. If you leave your employer, you can keep your spouse policy and be billed directly at home. Excuse me. A lot of y'all young motherfuckers don't probably plan on getting married. And also, this is not talking about for babies. Like, you can get, do, right here. Because I'm about to say, they ain't seen nothing about no damn child. Spouse term life benefit. Spouse age 15 through 50. Wait, who having a spouse at the age of 15? What the fuck is y'all talking about? I guess. The employee must purchase coverage to add this spouse term life benefit. This benefit is not available if you purchase individual coverage for your spouse. Who the fuck got us? I don't know. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Age 15? Who marrying 15-year-olds? I'm confused. I'm really confused on this. $5,000 to $25,000 coverage cannot exceed the employee-based coverage amount. Coverage lasts for 20 years. Individual child coverage. Hey yo, a side note, I learned some shit about annuity, commercial annuity and private annuity. As far as like, it was an example where a grandfather passed his house down to his grandchildren, and it was in a private annuity to where the annuity, it was valued at, the house was valued at $5 million, and it was something about like the taxes taken out like $1 million in taxes, but the way that they did it, it paid out $380-something thousand for 20 years. And I was like, yo, nigga, that's actually smart. I'm trying to figure out like, how does that work? Cause I didn't understand. I'm still doing research on it now, but I was like, it's like some legit shit. Cause I was doing some real top dog research. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't never in my life heard of this, ever. But it, like, you know, you do the math for 320-something thousand. Where my other phone at? I believe it came up to like 9 million and something. But the house is valued at 5 million. But just the fact of how it worked, and it like worked. So I'm like trying to figure that out. But I'm gonna put that in the social media. So I said social media on my social media platform for people to see. Hold on real quick. So I think I estimated like 380,000 over 10 years. I mean 20 years times 20 years. It was a little bit more. So hold on. So I say like maybe 385, because I know like in total it was like 9 million or something. So let me try. It's 300 something. I don't know what the fuck. 25 years. I'm tripping. My bad. 25 years. So it was like somewhere around that. But it was weird because it was like the house was valued 5 million, then put it into a private annuity to where it paid out, and the little nigga, the grandson, got 385,000 a year. It was like two ways. Like one was like 170,000, and the other one was like 200 and something. But it came up to 380 something thousand a year over 25 years, getting that every fucking year. And I was like, hey, yo, I'm finna learn about that shit, especially as I get older. For real. But anyway, let's get back to this. It's 21 minutes. Okay. Individual coverage. No employee or spouse purchase needed. Available to eligible children, stepchildren, legally adopted children, and grandchildren. 14 days until their 26th birthday of the primary insured adult. Up to 50,000. Benefit amounts are based on issue age and premium selected. Your children can keep it even if you leave your employer. You would be billed directly at home. This one I kind of understand, because I know my dad got me I got Gerber. He got me like a child, what the hell it's called? Child something. Gerber baby and something. And some shit. Anyway, child term life benefit. With purchase of employee or spouse policy available to eligible children, legally adopted children and stepchildren, 14 days until their 25th birthday of the primary insured adult. 1,000 to 10,000. One rider covers all children. Coverage ends when your policy ends or when your children turn 25. At that time, children are guaranteed the right to buy an individual whole life policy at 5 times the amount of their rider. I'm starting to understand. Might be a little bit different. I know that they have, all companies are different, but this is just basically to get y'all a little bit of understanding. I'm gonna cover this more and cover different policies. I'm gonna cover so much shit. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this video. I'm finna get off right now. But if y'all wanna go look that up, y'all can look it up, or y'all can just type in life insurance policies and put PDF. And y'all got y'all research gem right there. Anyways, I'm out.